quite ready. Hold on a second while I get things in order, and I apologize for the lack of response. This will start in 5 minutes. So just hold on and look at these cool guys in their chip, and I'll be right back. Sorry for the weird kind of starting delay. Hold on a second. That stinks. I hate when it does that. It's less than 5 minutes to start the automatic. Okay, I am back. I had to post the link for the auction on the video, so sorry about that, you guys. Anyway, so you guys know that I have spent a lot of time messing with this collector, making cool stands, to making a new piece right here. I'm still working on this piece here for Beastman the control. I haven't finished that one yet. But now that I have my new color printer, I thought, hey Jamie, I thought, what the heck, I should mess around with using it to the fullest. So tonight I'll have another video with some music, just kind of showing the printer working. But what I decided to do was to remake this piece right here. Hey, all music fan. Hey, Master Far. Hey, Commenteer. Let's see. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I always say it wrong. Ovira? Olivera? Sorry, man. Anyway, so a long time ago, I made this targeting computer right here. And basically, I took and made the computer and put in a glow-in-the-dark blue piece and then a clear coat over the top of it. Let me go kill the lights so you guys can see this better. Let's see, lights off. Woo, dark now. And, oh, let me put a light on here. Wrong light. Wrong light. There we go. Okay. So here is the computer piece that I actually printed with my resin printer. Ooh-ah. And then here is the blue piece that I printed on my FDM, which is the glow-in-the-dark piece. There we go. See? Ooh-ah. And then I put a piece of a clear view foil material that I printed on. And then when I was done, I had this cool radar-looking piece. And I designed it in such a way that when you stick it into the collector, it goes into this spot right here, that is made for his Havoc staff. Now, being that I use my classics in here, the big guys, Skeletor's Havoc staff is way too long for it. So I made it so that this piece is the same size as the Havoc staff, and I just clicks right in there. And I thought, oh, that is pretty cool. Then you can get it to glow and light up. I can get my light on there. And kind of a fun little deal. But I thought, you know what? It's just always bothered me. I wanted to do more than just have a piece of plastic over the top. And so I have spent the past few days making dun, 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 a new screen. And you're like, a new screen? Well, it looks kind of cool, but wait till you see it glow. Wait till you see it glow. Let me light this thing up. Turn off this light here. Light this thing up. And, oh, look at that. Look at it. Look at it. And so I used lots of different colors of of glow-in-the-dark plastic to make it work. So the very center, it's got a little red cross in it. It's hard to see in this camera. Then I have green for the lines, yellow for the center, and then blue glow for the rest of it. And so now it's all made out of different kinds of glow-in-the-dark plastics, 4 different glow-in-the-dark plastics. So it's not just paint, it's actually thick and on there. Then I took and did a light sand on the top of it and put a clear coat over it. And let's see if it fits in here. Ka-chink. Look at that. And this is the one that I'm actually selling on eBay. The link's in the description. Starting bid is $1. And I think it's going to be I think it is pretty cool. I made 3 of them. One for me, one for my grandson, and one to sell. So this is the one that's for sale. So I only got one. I'm not going to make any more right now because I already made the housings for them a while ago. So I already had these housings made, and these are made of resins that are a pain to make. And so I don't feel like running down and using a resin printer, so I haven't made any new helmets or anything because they're just such a hassle to print on the resin printer. But you can see it's got a nice clear coat of paint on it on top of it. See? Shiny. Shiny, shiny. And then stick that on in there. And let's make it glow again because it's so cool. Okay, let's check this out. Turn on the black light. Sorry I'm not reading your guys' comments. I will check them out in a minute. I was just so excited about finishing this. I just spent the last few hours getting these all printed and ready. Look at that. Now it's funny, you can see the glowing pin from my stand sticking up to the middle because I use the extra long pin. So that's what you see sticking up in the center there. So it's kind of funny. But yeah, there it is. Let me go and check out your guys' comments. See what you have. Let's see. Where's Big Mike? I don't know. Hey, Peter, thanks for joining us. The Rickster, thanks for being here. It's funny, these vehicles are not that much money. I think they're on Big Bad Toy Store for like 30 bucks. Now, as you guys know, I'm a classic collector. So to make it work with classics takes a little bit of effort. And so one, you have to unscrew Skeletor's throne inside here, or seat. So you take the 3 screws, you unscrew it, and then once you unscrew it, you have to you can see the track in there how it's supposed to sit. You just take and you slide it back. And so now it's off by one whole entire screw hole. And that actually holds the seat in place by tucking it in that screw hole and just giving it a little push. And then once you do that, then your classic Skeletor, you got to point his feet up, will actually fit in there. And I'm like, no way. So you can get your classic Skeletor to fit in there. And then you got the cool radar screen now that I just made. And then on the front, they already fit. The only problem is they can't reach the handles. The handles come about right here on the normal one. I'm going to grab the normal one so I can show you the difference. So here's the normal yoke, and it's just a little bit too short for them to reach it. And so I had to redesign it and made it a little longer, and it just pops into the center there. And what's funny is it actually works better also for the Origins figures. It gives them a little more length to reach it as well. And so it's actually a pretty cool yoke because it works for both Origins and Classics. You don't have to keep changing it out each time. But now you can fit your Classics. And then what I'm working on next, which I haven't finished yet, is controls for Beastman. Because the piece that goes in here is just 2 little knobs coming up. And there's no way you can... I mean, he can kick them with his feet probably. But even the Origins figures can't reach the controls. So I'm going to make some kind of piece. I don't know how I'm going to make it exactly. That has controls that come up to here for him. It's probably going to be like some kind of rectangle piece that comes down, has his legs tucked underneath, and then has some kind of control panel with the knobs. So he's like doing something besides just sitting there being a passenger. So we got the firing stuff in the back. We got the arms control here for Beastman. And we have the flight controls here. And that way then you have all the controls, and Skeletor can shoot. Beep, 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 beep. He can fly, and he can control the crazy arms. So I think that's kind of how it works. You know what? I don't think there's any guns on the bottom of this thing. Let's go and close it and take a look here. Yeah, there's not. So I think it actually fired right out of the holes here. So it doesn't make a lot of sense for Skeletor to have the targeting computer, but what the heck. It still gives him something to do. Maybe he has the master control so he can take it away from the other two on his computer. I don't know. I don't know. But I was just really happy with my new targeting computer. Like I said, I made it for myself, but I have one extra, and that's this one right here that I will be selling. And like I said, starting bid is $1. All right, let me check out your guys' comments. See what you think of my targeting computer. I actually think it's cool myself, but again, my wife always says don't groove on your own stuff. But I wouldn't exactly want Beastman driving other. Triclops. Can't ride this one eye. I would trust Triclops to drive, Todd. Alright. Masterverse Ninja looks. Hey, thanks, Jamie. I appreciate it. Jamie said it's super cool. I didn't know the sponge was supposed to be wet. Okay. Must be from the Green Mile or something. Have no fear, the Rickster is here. Nice. Anyway, I think that's really all that I have. Sorry for the long delay at the beginning of the video, but like I said, I wasn't ready yet. And it started at 5 minutes early. I'm like, YouTube, why do you do that? So, anyway, I'm going to glow it one more time. Glow it up. And it's cool, too, is it fits in there tight enough that you can actually adjust where you want it a little bit. Now, it will loosen as time goes on. My other one that I have is a little bit looser. I should have turned this light off first, huh? Oh, that's so cool. Thanks, Jamie. I appreciate it. Jamie's doing Mike's job. It's so cool. Anyway, I know it stinks I only got one to sell, so which is why I made it the auction. Wish I had more to sell. He's slacking. Jamie's hired now. All right, someone said, don't worry, this is so good I hit the like button twice. Hey, thanks, Peter. I think that means you unliked it if you hit it twice. Thanks, man. Anyway, I just wanted to show off my new stuff, and like I said, I'll have that video of just my printer running with the glow-in-the-dark stuff. It's kind of fun to watch. You can see the glow stuff go through the veins of the printer, and it's kind of weird looking. And when it's not glowing, I'm not really a huge fan of how it looks. I mean, it looks okay when it's not glowing, but it looks much cooler when it's actually glowing. Ooh, it's funny, my son came over to visit. He goes, Dad, that's all really cool and all. That's why I made the first one. The first one actually had a white background instead of blue, and it just looked awful. I had white and then blue lines instead of green, a red center, and then I had green for the plus, and the very dot in the middle was red. And it just looked weird. But anyway, let's see if I can find one of those weird ones so I can show you the screen. I'll be right back while you guys groove on my stuff. I'll make it glow before I go. Make it glow. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, here's the white one. I went and grabbed it. And let's see how it looks when it glows. I mean, it's okay. It's just not, oops, it's just not spectacular. I don't know. I just didn't like it as much as the blue one. And in the light, here's what it looks like. So it's really hard to see that blue on there. Let's put it in the machine and see how it looks. Zoop, 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 zoop. You know, I might just toss in the white one so in case somebody does like it better, they can just put it on top of the blue one. So you can see the difference in them. Crazy. And it's just weird. It's kind of see-through. You can't see it now because it's lit up, but it's very transparent looking. So it's just kind of strange. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. It's really hard to see that blue. Now it's easy to see it when the light's on it. You can really see that blue light up while you have the black light on it. Once the black light's off, you can just kind of see it for a second before the glow fades. But this one, you can see the green glowing of the targeting just a little bit longer. Anyway, I digress. Let me look at your guys' final comments. Then I will end this video stream. That one is neat too. Thanks. I will see more on drugs. Okay, Peter. Wow, I like the other one better also. Yeah, hit the like button 102 times. All right, yeah, I guess I will do that then. I'll go and include the other extra screen. So if someone's like, hey, I like the other one better. It's not clear coated with clear though, but you can just stick it on top and then pop it out just by shaking it out. So it won't stay in very good. This one will be a pain to take out. You're going to have to actually use a piece of tape and keep pulling it, and maybe if you're lucky it will come out. So cool. All right. Anyway, I think this is the end now. And again, for those that just joined, links in the description. Starting bid is $1. And that is all that I have. I know I keep saying that, then I keep showing it off. All right, let's check last comments. Nice nails. Nope, my wife is not a manicurist. All right, good journey, you guys. Bye now.